singing. Oh, Darkholme. Okay, Darkholme versus Chris. We are seeing Ike and Bayonetta.
Yeah, he seems to be on more of a Bayonetta craze lately.
He played Crom off of Strain, but I guess now he's committing. Maybe his success earlier is he's deciding to try and keep consistent today.
I know he liked Bayo more against me last time he played me. And Bayo actually does pretty decently against Ike too, just because you can anti-air Ike pretty well.
This is a new Bayo skin today. It's all white.
I like that skin. I don't play Bayo, but if I did, I'd probably play that one.
Oh yeah, same. That's a good skin.
Now, I know Darkholme has Bayo experience from playing against Chris Bayo in the past, but I know he hasn't played against Chris Bayo in a while, so it might be a little rusty in that matchup, maybe.
And, I mean, since Chris didn't play Bayo a lot in the past few weeks, but now he's playing.
Yeah, like it was all Lucina and Chrome.
So I'm thinking like he's probably learned a few new tricks. So
yeah, perhaps.
It's been a while, and Chris has probably improved. Ooh, good. That was a good episode though.
Stop your friendlies, DI. Yeah, I understand why it happened though, because Chris was like thinking he was out of range, so he just tried to like dash back away from Ike, but Ike caught like the dash back, and so yeah, I just was holding straight left there, unfortunately.
Does Bayonetta have trouble getting in on this matchup? Because it seems like Ike's like just got
kinda. It's a weird case because it's like you have good anti-airs like side B and forward air, but you eat a lot when you're wrong, and Ike has enough range to kind of keep you out a lot of the time, so.
This is not just Forma de Bayo, this is Forma de Bayo Blanco.
Yeah. Actually, it's Blanca, because it's...
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, feminine. Yeah.
Thank you for the correction.
No, not a problem. I got you. Ooh, I kind of like... I did kind of like the Witch Time, because sometimes, like, when you're landing against Darkholme, like, he just really wants to capitalize and hit you, so I can understand the Witch Time there. Fortunately, the Bat Within bailing him out against an air upper, though. Either the percent's too high, or Darkholme maybe a slight flub on the execution.
A lot of shield exchanges here. Oh, nice back air. Actually, no, it didn't kill. That was not a nice back air.
Hey, did the back air hit? Yes, it's nice. It's nice.
You convinced me. Oh wow!
That's a good reaction. I keep seeing Bayonetta charging neutral B and just be like, nah,
I see quick draw always go to ledge, or stop on shield. So I've never seen it zoom credit.
Yeah. It actually like auto cancels from that high up too, so it's really weird. Like sometimes you could like go flying across the screen and then like as soon as you land like turn around and forward tilt. Good confirm, yeah. Up tilt back air is a really great kill confirm for Bayo. It's like her only kill confirm. Outside of just like a random like early like combo. But yeah, in some matchups specifically, I'm trying to catch an ADK. Bayo or Ike quick draw. There's the mix-up of going high because some recoveries you don't really, or against some characters you don't really want to go to ledge. Like Mario can cape you and flood you, for example, and you know other things like that. So.
Well, Mario used to do a lot of things to do at ledge.
Of course, yeah, of course. Yeah.
See, again, more big sword. Oh, lifts the counter.
I can understand like why it either thought he was gonna like beefy uppy or maybe like immediate like ABK from ledge.
Builds up some damage with those bullet arts.
Almost catching the air dodge to ledge with the forward smash. That definitely would have taken it, but just a little slow, maybe a little hesitant. Uh oh, server
maintenance, baby.
Mythro nerfs. Can we get some Mythro nerfs in the chat?
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah. Ooh. Dang. Alright, so game 1 going to Chris. That's a very important game to take. Both Chris and Darkholme.
It's just not saving the characters anymore. That's really inconvenient for me specifically.
Unlucky, yeah. But yeah, game 1's important in this player-to-player matchup because they're both pretty momentum-based. So a game 1's a really great way to start off if you're Chris.
Seeing a lot of Fire Emblem music today.
They're both Fire Emblem fans. Makes sense.
That's true.
Min Min will die. Yes, sir. Please crucify Min Min.
Check Twitter.
It's not too late to remove her from the game. It's not too late.
Ricardo. Ricardo's posting. Ramen is posting propaganda on the UK Esports official Twitch.
Yeah. Buff Steve. If they leave Mithra untouched, you can get away with the Steve buff. I'm down.
I think Ricardo said that if Steve gets nerfed and Pyramithra get buffed, he's quitting the game.
Yeah, there's like no shot that happens though. Why would you buff Mithra? Like that just makes 0 sense.
Didn't Pikachu get buffed at some point?
No, I don't think he did.
Alright, back to the actual game that's happening.
Maybe we should actually commentate the great plays that Chris is doing, being 100% up so far.
Yeah, jeez. There's 30 seconds and a massive lead. Okay, but I can take early stocks.
Oh yeah. If you're Chris, like you gotta lead, but you gotta watch out for like Nair or Uppy at the ledge, because you don't want to let it go into a suicide.
Can't rest on your laurels against this character. You gotta be fair.
Ike down tilt actually low profiling the ABK from ledge. That's interesting. I don't know if I've seen that.
We'll see how that works out, TC Dub. A lot of pummels there. That was definitely not just from being him. Good damage there. Oh.
I mean, this is definitely an even game at this percent until Darkholme loses his stock. Cause I think Chris is at a Nair up air percent or a back air ledge percent.
Or just a.
Or forward tilt now. No coaching on ledge. Here it comes. Oh, privilege. Yep.
Oh.
There's the. It's not $5.99 currently, but it used to be. It used to be. So.
You still got the old member privilege.
Yeah.
Good up there though.
Rare tasty coma L, in the chat.
Okay, I don't know what's funnier. Ike's old up air where he just sort of wagged his
around,
like
helicopter.
Or the new one where he just sort of slaps it up. It's like, I guess it's supposed to be a swipe, but he looks like he's just limp wrist slapping it upward. Which is really funny for the giant sword that Ragnar is.
Yeah. Chris just really good at not committing to a specific option that Darkholme's doing. He's just kind of like hovering in the middle of all of his potential options and just trying to react to what options picked. Because Bayo's got the good burst range with side B to do that, so I'm definitely a big fan of that.
Nope, more bat with him.
Like I said, here we go. Looks almost just like last stock.
I love seeing people just coming on, whoever switch this is, their friends come out line in the middle of the match. It's always fun.
Yeah. For sure. I like this.
Stanced up?
I like that if you're Chris, because it's like, you have the percent lead, You don't have to approach, so if he's not going to approach you, then why approach him? I definitely can agree with that.
Yeah. Although there is, we're only halfway through the total time, so.
Right, but it's still a win condition. Just not likely, but, if they stand still for 3 minutes, then,
Oh, strings.
Yeah.
We got strings?
I think it looked like he was pausing for a second, like he was trying to think of something creative to get more damage, but ends up selling for something simple, up tilt back here. Can't complain about
he's
that.
gonna get back to that.
Going for the ledge trump, but not quite getting it.
Yeah, that's it. As soon as I saw that he was charging that.
Yeah, that's 2-0 for Chris right now. These witch times are just coming in so hot, and if you're Darkholme, you definitely have to bait it out in the next. Hopefully for Darkholme, 3 games.
So do you? All right. So at this point, Darkholme has to either reverse 3-0 or get sent to losers.
Yeah.
Although I'm pretty sure we also said that about your opponent, so about Butter. So.
Yeah. I mean, I don't have any doubts that Darkholme can bring it back, but some adaptations got to be made. I think he's engaging too often. I don't think he was ever landing aggressively. I'd like to see at least a couple just land aggressively with a hitbox sometimes just to keep Chris guessing, so he just can't just sit there and not have to respect the option.
Oh, do you think he's gonna calm?
I don't think so. Yeah, because this matchup's not bad for Ike. Chris has just got the upper hand the first couple games.
This is yeah.
This is a very close to even matchup.
Even in a game with this many characters, sometimes it's better to just stick to your guns.
Yeah, especially the tried and true Ike that got him second on the PR. You don't have to switch. You just got to make some key adaptations, slow the game down, bait out the witch time, and So far so good. He's somewhat slowing it down, not committing to too much yet. Dang, what a call out. He's just you're gonna stand here and shield.
Run up grab, baby.
Call that one specific option, but dang, he's right though.
Works in guilty
right.
gear, works in streets, works in smash. Run up grab is the truest combo of all time.
Yeah, a lot of people get scared in the corner, so you can just bank on that happening.
Oh.
I like that. I like that. Realizing he can't get a true punish on where he was, you're just well, I'll just put out this hitbox that lingers for 100 something frames. And
I love how pulling out up air looks on Bayo. It just
it is a very pretty move, yeah, for sure.
Okay, counter does not hit, but he doesn't get punished for it. He tries to witch time dash attack, just nothing happens there. No punish.
Yeah, and if you're Chris, keep going for these witch times, you know, like they're working. You know, they're working. And like the 1 or 2 witch times that have missed, I don't think he's really got punished for it, so it's like, why not? Yeah, that's a good option for Bayo though. Like if Ike's past mid-range, you can just keep him zoned out with gun. But yeah, very ambitious up smash. And
this is something like a lot of people forget about Bayonetta, that the more things you do in the air with her, the more landing lag she has.
Right, yeah.
It's like that's something that I believe is unique to her as a character.
Exactly, yeah.
Which is like something that like you kind of forget about, but I guess it is something you have to be certain, like, because if you're doing your air combos, you gotta make sure that you hit or you're in a position of advantage at the end of it. Otherwise, you are definitely gonna eat a punch at the end.
Darkholme did wait for that witch time though. He obviously can't hear me because I'm way in a different room, but he knows. He's smart. You know, he realized why he was losing those games, so he's trying to pay out the witch time. But yeah, most Bayos back to the end lag thing, it's like they can usually just retreat to ledge or be ambiguous enough to not to get hard punished. Maybe just a small like grab or dash attack from a weak dash attack, you know, not like Ike's. But
bounces off those stage.
Darkholme looking for forward tilt there.
Oh, neutral, my favorite part of the game. Ooh. Slides, but still.
I love how sour Ike dash attack still kills at 120 center stage. Sour hitbox.
Bayonetta is a light.
Pretty funny. Yeah, she is light. It's still funny to me.
It is. He needs a kill.
Alright, so if you're Darkholme, you're in the lead, so try to control the tempo, try not to overcommit to anything. Got is something like, you know, strange like a witch time. Just keep getting these bread and butters and eventually you're gonna take the stock. Yep.
Spoken into existence.
Catching the that's a classic when you're playing against Ike. You're landing against them, and it's kind of a 50-50. It's like it's not technically, but it's like, oh, okay, I'm gonna land away from Ike. I either like air dodge, like to try and dodge the dash attack if I think he's got a dash attack, or just land if you think he's gonna like not dash attack. Because if you're at like this mid range from Ike and you're trying to land, like Ike is fishing for dash attack because that move is really big and really strong.
All right, we're still seeing the same matchup again. Ike and Bayo.
Yeah.
Looks like they're changing skins again. Again, no one in Kentucky seems to be able to stick to a favorite skin.
Well, there's so many good skins on like most characters in this game. It's like every now and then you get a little bored of the one you're blocking, and you know you're like, let's switch it up. Let's play this one. And I know for some people, skins mean different things. Like, oh, when I play this skin, it means play slower, or you know something like that.
It's like a weird little Pavlov thing you do to yourself.
I've definitely seen people do it though. Like some people will lose games and switch skins. Like it's definitely real.
People who play Link when they lose, he switches to Dark Link.
Yeah, exactly. Ooh, yep.
You can tell the story. Oh.
Catching the like
0 to death.
I kind of want to say like just autopilot neutral get up. I mean, Chris is like so ready for it. Yeah, Bayo combos.
Ooh, alright.
Good way, yeah, good way. Like, he's gonna throw some more moves before he comes down, and he might even throw a witch time too, so you definitely want to wait it out.
Seeing Bayonetta been able to act so quickly out of landing with ABK makes me really jealous.
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah. I play me brawler, I land with feint jump kick, I'm stuck there for a full second.
Yeah.
Bayonetta just kind of gets to do what she wants.
Yeah, if you don't commit to too many specials, the lag isn't that noticeable. It's only when you commit to like every special in your arsenal. Trying to, I understand like what he was doing there, but Bayo just has enough drift to dodge the board smash.
That's gonna slap her straight to the scoreboard, evening it up. And considering with how early Ike kills, this is practically even right now.
I think the stock is a big deal, especially for Darkholme because he's down. Like you need to get this lead. You don't want to be down against Bayo on your last stock of potentially your winner's run. So you need to lock down the defense, try not to let Bayo in, which is easier said than done, of course, but and then try to get the like an early kill if you can find it. Yep, good way.
Oh, expecting a back throw there.
But you don't really want to like throw Bayo off stage because the recovery's so good. Like you don't you don't really edge guard Bayo because the recovery's like top 5 or something.
So you'd want to keep.
So you'd rather like you want to juggle her because it's more likely you'll get something off of it.
And Ike's a pretty good juggler.
Yeah, for sure. So Ike can definitely juggle Bayo. Yeah, there's just some characters that throwing them off stage does nothing. Like Pikachu's one of them because his recovery's so insane. Like he'll do it here just because like you know, he's gonna go pretty far off stage and maybe can make something happen.
Oh, that was not a good call against Bayo, who can hit so much.
Called out like a low ABK with the counter, but Chris was well aware, just going way over it and getting back to stage and punching him.
Super vulnerable to Witch Time. Because normally, like, some counters do not work against Ether just because of, like, the hitbox will just put him out.
Yeah, most counters have to, like, they have to space it really well. But Bayo is just, like, you don't really have to.
Whoa. Just Witch Time, charge F smash.
All you gotta do is Witch Time them and then react to where they are and hit them. This doesn't kill, no. Yeah, not yet.
It'd be really funny if you did.
It does kill around, like, 180, 190 for Ike. It's just usually you don't see it because people rarely live just a single side. Yeah. Alright, so even game. Really gotta think, you gotta focus hard for both players because Chris wants to close out and Darkholme wants to force a game 5. So if you got reads on deck, I think you try to throw them out now. Call out those habits.
Alright, Darkholme's throwing a lot of aerials close to the ground here.
Darkholme like going for a lot of up Bs and they're just like not hitting. I guess he's just not too familiar with how minus like Bayo's moves are.
Charging quick draw, but he didn't even release it. He just drifted to stage. I guess the threat of a quick draw coming out prevented Chris from reversing.
Chris reading I think either a double jump or like high SDI there. I think definitely could have killed him if he had that refresh.
Oh, is this it? No, not yet.
Not yet, but like since look, Bayo literally is putting herself off stage to not get juggled by Ike because the recovery's that good.
Alright, well she hit the ground, so all that stuff comes back. And okay.
Yeah, Darkholme is on the hunt for a like specific like up air. So if you're Chris, you got to be like. Play more grounded if you can help it, just to like avoid getting hit by like nair or back air.
See, that Darkholme basically has to go to the edge, to straight to ledge, or else he's going to get countered, and it's going to be the stop.
This could be it. Yeah.
Oh,
good high recovery. Like Chris trying to cheese a stock with the gun, so Darkholme warily going high.
Oh! Whoa!
Trying to read a roll, but not in it, and then Darkholme trying to read a spot dodge, and that not working either.
Good DI there.
Good DI on the quick draw.
We've seen brushes with death like in the past 5 seconds.
They are scared. They are so. Oh, that's it. Chris wins.
That's a really cool way to end it. I completely forget Bayonetta's jab can do that.
Yeah, a few patches ago they buffed it. Yeah.
It looks cool.
I think it starts killing at ledge around like 140 or so now, I think.
Not to distract, but apparently the patch notes are out, which